MHA should be wrapping up early to mid 2024, and there's still a lot of unanswered questions. But real talk, who cares about what happens to Shirakumo? Who cares about the identity of Midoriya's father? Did Horikoshi take ideas from Sky High, Star Wars, and American comics? It certainly looks like it, but let's be honest. Outside of Gen Z, who's going to remember Sky High? The Star Wars franchise becomes more irrelevant every day because of Disney, and manga outsells comics in its home country on the regular. Here's what I want to know. Are the teachers right when they say there are only 5 stories, so everything is simply an iteration of something else? Or did Todoroki just copy Zuko's entire flow? Let's start with Horikoshi's defense. Kohei Horikoshi is a Scorpio. Who else is a Scorpio? Masashi Kishimoto, creator of Naruto. What was Horikoshi's author comment during Naruto's last chapter? Naruto is my youth itself. Thank you so much for creating the best shonen manga.
Curious.
During a joint interview between the two, after Horikoshi fanboys over Gaara, Kishimoto notes, "There's a scary student in MHA too, half ice and half fire." Horikoshi is like, "That's Shoto Todoroki."
Very curious.
Villain group that wants to destroy society, similar villain group that wants to destroy society, Talk no Jutsu, Deku Jutsu, Sasuke becoming the final bad guy after Orochimaru tries stealing his body, Shigaraki taking back control becoming the final bad guy after All For One steals his body. Have we all misplaced Horikoshi's influences? Did he just take Kishimoto's mantle as Shonen Jump's cheesiest author after Naruto left, while borrowing Naruto's plot devices? I mean, there's good evidence to suggest so. Now let's look at the red flags. Number 1, the Avatar cycle is very similar to One For All's, minus the hair eating. But you can't tell me Full Power Izuku didn't remind you of the Avatar state. Number 2, Deku's reluctance to end Shigaraki, even when he's being told the opposite from previous One For All users, is mighty similar to when Aang didn't want to end Ozai regardless of what his past life said. Number 3, Nana Shimura and Avatar Roku both leave their inheritors with a tougher past because of the decisions they made in their lives. And number 4, the smoking gun Zuko and Todoroki, both protected then kind of abandoned by their mothers, leaving them with their horrible fathers. Both have nutcase siblings with blue flames, who's their final fight in the series. Both initially hate the MC, then transform into stoic fan favorites. They even have a scar on the same side. Come on, admit it, Horikoshi.
I have to know! I have to know!
You may be wondering, has Horikoshi ever been questioned about this? As far as I'm aware, only once at San Diego Comic-Con, to which he denied. And not to stereotype against the American artist, I myself am an American artist. Ask yourself, when Ghostbusters, one of the most influential comedies, has its 40th anniversary next year, will Hollywood celebrate its legacy like every mangaka known to man, taking the time from their busy release schedules to draw a volume from Dragon Ball for its 40th anniversary, with a synopsis on what Dragon Ball means to them personally? Absolutely not. Call me crazy, but I'm more inclined to believe a Tite Kubo as opposed to a James Cameron, especially when it comes to crediting the works that inspired them. If Horikoshi says he didn't watch The Last Airbender, I think we have to believe him, even if all signs say otherwise. But why are the pyramids aligned on cardinal points? Does Indiana Jones affect the plot of Raiders of the Lost Ark? And has Kohei Horikoshi seen Avatar The Last Airbender?
I guess we'll never know.